Now back to the story about a nearly century-old monument that's been in Tulsa's oldest park for more than 50 years. It's at the center of a renewed debate.
The stone memorial honors the city's earliest leaders, but two of the names carved into it belong to known members of the Ku Klux Klan. Fox 23's Paige Orr is live at Owen Park in North Tulsa. Paige, there's a new push now to move the monument.
That's right, Nathan. The Tulsa Association of Pioneers Monument has sat here in Owen Park since 1969. And for most of that time, most people just walked right past it. But local researchers and historians are bringing renewed attention to the names on this stone. And One Tulsa Foundation is now stepping up and saying they're willing to help foot the bill if the city does decide to act. The monument commemorates a September 1921 gathering of early Tulsans, an event that took place just months after the Tulsa Race Massacre. Among the names listed are W. Tate Brady and Willard McCullough, both known members of the KKK. Freelance journalist and historian Fraser Kastner has researched the era extensively.
When this was built, it was probably meant to be a celebration, pretty uncomplicated, of, this social club. Now, I think it serves as a reminder of the contradictions and the complexities and the beauty and the horror of our shared history.
It looks just like another old stone in Owen Park, but the names etched into it have sparked a debate about whether it should be in a public space at all. The city's divided over whether it should be preserved or removed, and it's becoming a truly monumental decision. We spoke by phone with James Taylor of the Kitty Gang Family Foundation. While no official fundraising has begun, Taylor says the group is ready to help cover the cost of relocation whenever the city decides to move forward. Ideas range from moving the monument to a museum to recontextualizing the section of Owen Park as an outdoor space, with signage detailing the full history of what stands here. District Councilor Laura Bellis says the issue has come up before, but the decision ultimately defers to the Parks Department.
I'm not personally very attached to it staying there, but I do think we have to be responsible in thinking about if we were to move it, what would make the most sense.
Dr. Brian Hosmer, who recently retired as head of the history department at Oklahoma State University, says the debate is consistent with Tulsa's broader efforts to reckon with its past. He says it all comes down to who public space is truly for.
If we truly think that public spaces are for everybody, then we need to consider seriously the impact of monuments or statements or signs or practices that exclude people systematically.
The Parks Department has previously said that rather than addressing one monument, they would want a broader citywide policy on how to handle historically controversial names in public spaces first. Councilor Bellis points out that because this monument bears so many names, many whose histories aren't fully known, it presents a unique challenge compared to other controversial monuments the city has dealt with in the past. She does encourage anyone with concerns to reach out directly to the Parks Board. Live in Owen Park, covering news that matters, Paige Orr, Fox 23 News.
You can find more details on the history of the Pioneers Association and on the statue in this story on fox23.com.